Also, we love to hear your questions. We've got a couple of them today for Frank Ferragine, who's out on our lawns. My lawn looks gross.
Yeah, a lot of people's lawns look gross.
It's a gross time. When we pull up to our house, I almost want to put a bag on my head before I run inside.
You know what? People will say, get rid of the snow, and then all of a sudden they look at their lawns, they're like, please, can the snow come back and hide all this?
Seriously.
Yeah.
So as I was saying about viewer questions, a lot of people dealing with the ugly lawn right now, and it's been a tough winter. It's been a long winter, a lot of destruction out there. So let's get to Susan Hardy right now. She wants to know, how do I get rid of snow mold, something I've never even heard of? Snow mold.
Yeah, this is quite common this year because of the snow loads we have. There's a picture of it right there. It's also known as gray mold because of the appearance of it. So it has that little bit of a gray coloration to it. Number one, the reason why you get snow mold is generally in the fall you didn't do that last final cutting of the lawn. So your lawn is a little bit too long. So as it falls over and the blades fall over with the weight of the snow, it sits there and mats down. Snow mold is a disease. So by the longer grass and allowing the matting down, it doesn't have any airflow or air circulation that's there, and you get snow mold. So the question is, what do you do to fix it at this time of the year? First thing you do is you go out there. First thing I want everybody to do is before they even walk on their lawn, if you're walking on your lawn and it feels really spongy underfoot, too wet, get the heck off it, have a beer, relax, and enjoy the day.
Go make some spring chicken.
Yeah, go make some spring chicken with Randy. However, as soon as it firms up, you're going to go up into that snow mold. You're just going to rake that snow mold out as best as possible as you can. So as you're raking up, you're going to see a lot of the thatch, the dead grass come out of there, and you're going to notice some bare patches. Before you seed your lawn, there's many different seeds that are out there. This is just one called Easy Seed. Before you seed your lawn, remember that soil temperature has to be at least between 15 to 20 degrees. So now in April, too early to seed your lawn. So you can go rake it, you can do some aeration, increase airflow. That'll help that other lawn to get out. Fertilizing as well will really kind of, the lawn that didn't really battle through, you want a high nitrogen fertilizer like a 30-0-30. By fertilizing, and when you want to fertilize, a lot of people do this too early too. As soon as you start to see the leaves start to crack and things start to grow, hit it with fertilizer at that time. As soon as the snow goes off in many locations, it'll be the ground still frozen. If you put it on there, it's just wasting your money, just throwing it out the door. So rake it up, fertilize, and then when the soil temperatures get warm enough, that's when you want to do the reseeding.
Okay, good answer there. Okay, we got another one for you, Frank. This is from Lisa Sullivan. What in the world has destroyed my backyard, and how do I kill it? So
I love it. You know what I love?
There, it looks like there's hair on the lawn or something.
Yeah, it's actually all tunnels. I love people when they use the word kill. You know?
Killed it.
I just want to kill this and get rid of it. So what that is moles. And what moles are doing for you... Moles. So moles are a blind, almost looking mouse that has a really pointed snout. And underneath the snow, they're going through looking for food and digging and tunneling through. And they get grubs. And the grubs are those white fleshy things. They're the larvae stage of a beetle. And by getting rid of the grubs, you'll get rid of the moles. However, you can't... It's too early. Still too early to try to get rid of grubs. You got to wait for the soil temperature to warm up, so the grubs are going to come a little bit further to the surface. And you're going to do that in about late July, August is when you're going to do the grub control. So now, once that snow gets out of there, once it firms up, you're going to rake out those areas. You're going to reseed and really try to thicken up the lawn. Anytime you see a mole tunnel, best thing you can do is just walk up and pound and start putting it down. Putting it down. It starts to piss them off and they'll move somewhere else.
But who broke my tunnel again?
Exactly. But as well, what you can do is, you know the little windmills that you see, those little whirligigs? You stick them into some of the areas. As that spins around, it vibrates the pole, and it also, the moles go crazy with the sound of those vibrations, and they go to your neighbors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, they don't like that.
They hate that, totally.
Who knew? So those things are actually useful. I thought they were just decorative.
Yeah, they're totally useful.
Okay.
And I wanted to make mention as well, this is just, I found this just yesterday actually at Rona. This is a really cool rake.
That is cool.
Because it's the big size rake, but what I'm finding is that when you're going to your garden, sometimes you need to rake around your perennials, you need a smaller rake.
That's true.
Or this one too, if you need to pick up anything in between the perennial garden, you just pick it up. And then it connects together, and it's called the T-Rex. All I was thinking was
child labor there, because, you know, the parent can have the big rake and you give that to your toddler.
Well, yeah.
Get to work.
I'm a firm believer in child labor.
I know you are.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to get done.
Yeah, but this is a little great rake.
And what's it called again?
It's called the T-Rex. It's Canadian made. I found it at Rona. And it was about $15, which I thought was a great deal.
Very cool. All right, thanks for that info, Frankie. Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. Stay with us.